Have you ever looked in the mirror and quietly wondered, is something wrong with me? Because you're alone. No girlfriend. No dates. Just silence. Your phone doesn't light up at night. No one's waiting for your text. And the world, it just keeps spinning like you don't matter. But what if I told you this silence, this solitude, it's not a curse. It might actually be your greatest opportunity. Before we dive in, take a second to subscribe to Stoic Echo and like this video if you're tired of being told that being alone means being broken. Watch till the end, because these 10 insights from Marcus Aurelius will redefine your view of love, loneliness, and masculinity. This could change your entire love life. Let's begin. The truth about men who live alone. Victor used to dread weekends. When the office lights went dark on Friday night, his heart sank. No dinner plans. No girlfriend to hold. Just leftovers and silence. The kind of silence that slowly eats away at your sense of self. Friends told him he should put himself out there. Dating apps, parties, chasing validation. But every swipe, every empty conversation made him feel more disconnected. More like a ghost floating through a world that rewards noise, not depth. Victor's story. When silence feels like failure one day, Victor stumbled across an old quote. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Marcus Aurelius, that line changed everything. Victor realized he wasn't lonely. He was untrained in solitude. One, you're not incomplete. Without a partner, let me ask you something. Do you remember your first love? That person who made your heart race with just a smile, the late night texts, the laughter, the way you'd stay up just to hear their voice? Now be honest. Did you feel whole because of them? Or did you just forget the emptiness for a while? Victor remembered her name, Sophia. The way she laughed at his dumb jokes, how her perfume lingered on his hoodie long after she left. And when she was gone, it felt like the world stopped breathing. But here's the truth Victor had to face. He didn't miss Sophia. He missed how he felt about himself when she was around. He felt worthy, seen, complete. But Marcus Aurelius once said, look within. Within is a fountain of good. Victor realized he wasn't chasing her. He was chasing someone else to avoid facing himself. And maybe, so are you? You're not half a soul waiting for your other half. You are whole, here and now. You don't need someone to complete you. You need someone who adds to the life you're already building. So don't click away. This isn't just Victor's story. It's yours too, and it's only getting started. 2. Stillness is not emptiness. Tell me honestly. When was the last time you sat alone in total silence? No music, no phone, no one to talk to. Does that thought scare you? Because for Victor, it used to feel unbearable. After his breakup, silence felt like torture. Every quiet night echoed with questions. Was I not enough? Is she thinking about me? Am I meant to be alone forever? He'd keep the TV on just to drown out the silence. Keep scrolling, swiping. Anything to avoid feeling the emptiness inside. But then he came across a line from Marcus Aurelius. The tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say or think or do, only what you do. That hit him like a lightning bolt. Stillness wasn't the enemy. It was a doorway to peace, to clarity, to real strength. Victor began to sit with himself. No distractions, no noise. And you know what he found? He wasn't empty. He was overstimulated, overwhelmed, overconnected. And maybe, so are you, stillness isn't loneliness. It's the beginning of finally hearing your own voice. Stay with me, because if you're still watching, you're closer to peace than you've ever been. And the next truth, it'll open your eyes even more. 3. Discipline is desire rewired. Let me ask you, how many times have you reached your phone late at night? Not because you needed anything, but because you were craving something? A text, a like, a sign that you still mattered to someone. Victor knew that craving too well. After Sophia left, his nights were full of it, scrolling through her old photos, checking if she viewed his story, wondering who she was with now. But it wasn't love he was chasing anymore. It was validation, a drug he didn't even know he was addicted to. Then he read this from Marcus Aurelius. Just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter. That line shook him. Victor had a choice, keep feeding the craving, or train it. He started small, cold showers instead of warm comfort, books instead of endless swiping, push-ups when he felt the urge to text. And slowly, desire turned into discipline. And that discipline, it became his superpower. Let me ask you, what are you craving right now? Is it love or just distraction? Stick with this story, because Victor's transformation is just beginning. And yours? It starts the moment you stop reaching out and start reaching in. For you're not avoiding love, you're preparing for it. Have you ever looked around and wondered, why is everyone else in a relationship and I'm still alone? Does it feel like you're falling behind? Like maybe love just isn't in the cards for you? Victor used to feel the same. Every dinner with friends, every wedding invite, every scroll through Instagram, it reminded him that he was still single, still waiting. But one day, something shifted. He read these words from Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. And suddenly, the question wasn't, why haven't I found love? It became, am I ready to receive the kind of love I want? Victor realized he wasn't avoiding love. He was preparing for it. He started showing up for himself the way he once showed up for her. Morning routines, purposeful work, inner growth. He became the kind of man who didn't chase attention. He attracted alignment. Let me ask you. 5. Coming next, the world wants you. Distract. Choose depth. Be honest for a second. How many times have you been deep in thought, only to reach for your phone, without even realizing it? Victor used to do it constantly. Wake up, scroll, lonely swipe, click, open Instagram. And every time he saw a couple holding hands or kissing under city lights, he felt like he was missing out on life. It wasn't just loneliness. It was comparison, poisoning his peace. But then one night, in the middle of yet another mindless scroll, he stumbled on a line from Marcus Aurelius. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. Victor froze. It wasn't the couples online that were hurting him. It was a story he was telling himself, that he was behind, that he was unlovable, that he was alone while everyone else was moving forward. So he did the unthinkable. He deleted the apps. And for the first time in years, he sat in silence. He journaled, reflected, dug deeper than ever before. Let me ask you, are you truly living or just endlessly distracting yourself? Don't leave yet, because the next truth is where your healing truly begins. 6. Learn to sit with your pain. It's your teacher. Let me ask you something personal. When your heart breaks, what do? Do you drown it in distractions? Do you text someone else just to feel wanted? Do you pretend it doesn't hurt? Victor tried all of that after Sophia walked away. He told himself he was fine, played it cool, went out with friends, acted unbothered. But late at night, when the world was quiet and there were no more lies to tell, the pain came rushing in like a tidal wave. That's when he read this from Marcus Aurelius. Don't escape from pain. It's part of your nature. It's like a thorn from the rose. And for the first time, Victor stopped running. He let the sadness in. He cried, not once, but many nights. He journaled everything. The shame, the guilt, the memories. And slowly, that pain became a mirror. It showed him where he lost himself. It showed him the truth he buried beneath the noise. Let me ask you, what pain have you been avoiding? What wound are you pretending doesn't still bleed? Don't click away now. Because if you can face your pain, the next lesson will teach you how to turn it into power. 7. Being alone isn't a curse. It's a crucible. Let me ask you. When you think about being alone, does it scare you? Do you ever sit in your room, surrounded by silence, and feel like you're fading into nothing? Victor used to feel like that. After Sophia left, his apartment felt colder. Every room echoed her absence. And he thought, this is what failure feels like. But one morning, coffee in hand with a heavy heart, he came across this line from Marcus Aurelius. Nowhere you can go is more peaceful more free of interruptions than your own soul. That stopped him, because for the first time, he wondered, what if this solitude wasn't a punishment, but a gift? So, Victor embraced it. He stopped trying to fill every silence. He stopped running from his own presence. He cooked for himself, rode in silence, walked alone without headphones. And in that stillness, he met a version of himself he never knew existed, stronger, wiser. Oh, let me ask you, what if your loneliness isn't a void, but forged shaping you into someone unstoppable? Don't leave, because what's coming next will show you how to own your solitude and make it your strength. 8. You attract what you are, not what you want to be honest. Have you ever fallen for someone and thought, if only they could see how good I'd be for them? Victor had that moment too. Even after Sophia was gone, he kept hoping she'd come back. He thought, if I just show her I've changed, maybe she'll love me again. But here's the painful truth. Victor hadn't changed. He was just desperate to be chosen. One night, he read these words from Marcus Aurelius. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. And it hit him like a punch to the chest. He wasn't attracting love. He was radiating insecurity, neediness, lack. And that energy, it repelled everything he was chasing. So, Victor turned inward. He stopped asking, why doesn't she love me? And started asking, do I truly love myself? He focused on building the life he wanted, with or without a partner. He became grounded, disciplined, alive. And over time, people noticed, not because he chased them, but because he became someone worth following. Now I ask you, are you becoming what you're seeking? Or are you still begging life to give you what you haven't earned? Don't stop here. The next truth changes everything. 9. Love without self-respect is just attachment. Let me ask you something deep. Have you ever loved someone so much that you forgot how to love yourself? Victor did with Sophia. He gave everything. His time, his energy, his identity. He said yes when he wanted to say no. Laughed at jokes that hurt him. Apologized just to keep the peace, even when he wasn't wrong. When she left, he didn't just lose a girlfriend. He lost himself. But one day, flipping through an old journal, he stumbled upon a quote he'd once seen from Marcus Aurelius. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? And he realized he wasn't angry at her. He was angry at himself for abandoning his own worth. Victor learned the difference between love and attachment. Love is mutual, respectful, and empowering. Attachment is fear dressed up as devotion. So, he began rebuilding boundaries. He started choosing his dignity over his desperation. And with every small act of self-respect, he felt less broken and more whole. Now, I ask you, have you been calling it love when it's really just fear of being alone? Don't go yet, because the final truth is the one that brought Victor peace, and it will do the same for you. 10. The power to change your life is within you right now. Let me ask you something. How many times have you told yourself, I'll change once I find the right person, or once everything falls into place? I'll be the person I want to be. Victor used to say those things to himself. He thought the missing piece to his life was outside of him. Once Sophia came back, once he had a girlfriend again, everything would be perfect. He'd be better, happier, complete. But Marcus Aurelius had a different perspective. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. And it hit Victor like a floodlight. The change he was waiting for wasn't going to come from someone else. It had to come from within. Victor realized that he was the one holding the power to shape his future, not his relationship status, not other people's opinions, not external circumstances. It was all about how he showed up for himself every single day. So he started small, a morning routine, a new hobby, putting himself first, not out of selfishness, but out of love for the man he was becoming. And over time, the world shifted around him, not because he was waiting for love, but because he was becoming the love he sought. Now, I ask you, what's stopping you from changing your life right now? Don't leave yet. This final lesson is the key to your transformation. Final message. The quiet strength of the stoic man. So, what's the truth about men who live alone without a girlfriend? They're not broken. They're not less than. They're simply in the arena, facing themselves, forging meaning, building quiet strength in a world that fears solitude. If you want a better love life, stop chasing women. Start becoming a man worthy of peace, presence, and purpose. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. With that said, thanks for watching. And until next time, stay strong, stay true, and keep rising.